Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English, the snake and the mirror. So, here I have written 7-8 points. We'll talk about that. And in our previous class, since it was very hot, the writer was pacing up and down in his room and he was thinking various things. He took two important decisions. First of all, he will keep a thin mustache and shave every day. Secondly, he will keep a good smile on his face. And third, he was thinking about marrying a lady doctor who had a lot of money and a good medical practice. He was thinking about that and he resumed his seat. What happened after that? So what happens? Let's read out and let's find out. Number 1, the writer looked into the mirror and took two important earth-shaking decisions that we have learned. He even thought about marrying a lady doctor. That also we have talked. Now let's continue from number 2. With such thoughts, he resumed his seat. With such thoughts, he sat down in the chair in front of the table where the lamp was burning. As he sat down on the chair, suddenly, number 3, suddenly there came a dull thud, a sound, not very loud, as if a rubber tube had fallen on the ground. So there was a kind of noise, as if a tire or a rubber tube had fallen from the ceiling. A dull thud sound he heard. But he thought that nothing to worry about. Maybe some rats must have fallen, he thought. Number 4, there was nothing to worry about, he thought. Since it was night, it was past 10 o'clock and he was sitting and he could not sleep because it was a summer night and very, very hot. The wind was not blowing. He went outside and again, since the air was not blowing, so he entered inside and he was thinking and he sat down. But still, there was nothing to worry about, but still he turned around to see what it was. What had fallen. So he turned around his head. But still he turned his head to have a look. What did he see? Let's see. No sooner had he turned his head to look, he turned his head. Simultaneously, he saw a big snake wriggling up the chair and landed on his shoulder. A big snake wriggled over the back of the chair, climbed and landed on his shoulder. At the back of the chair and landed on his shoulder. He was stunned. He was so much afraid as well as surprised. He couldn't move. He did not jump. He did not tremble. Or he did not cry out. He did not jump or tremble nor cry out. Because there was no time for all these things. There was no time to jump. There was no time to tremble and no time to cry out or shout. There was no time to do that. The snake climbed so quickly and landed on his shoulder. He had no time to jump and run away. Number 7. The snake slithered from the shoulder. It slithered and coiled around his arm, left arm. The snake slithered means glided, along his shoulder and coiled around his left arm. The hood was spreading. The hood. In English it has got various meanings. Hood. The car has a hood. In the winter season, you put on a jacket and there is a hood of the jacket. And even the snake has got a, especially the cobra, has a hood. In Hindi we call it fana. Fun. So the snake slithered along his shoulder and coiled around his left arm. The hood was spread out, and its head, the snake's head, was just 3 or 4 inches away from the writer's face. It was so near. The hood was so near. The head of the snake was very, very near his cheek, his face. If he moves slightly, the snake will beat him. So, the writer was turned into stone. Stone means, not really stone. Stone means he could not move, he could not shake, he could not breathe properly. He just lay there, sat there still without slightest movement. So, the writer turned into stone with fear. He was so much afraid. He couldn't do anything. How can he jump? The snake has coiled around his left arm and the hood was spreading. It was just next to his face, 2-3 inches away from his face. So, but his mind was working. His body was very still, but his mind was thinking. He was thinking very hard. What should I do? How will I escape? If it bites me, if it bits me, what medicine should I take? I don't have a medicine. Oh, I am such a foolish doctor. I should have kept these medicines also. So he was thinking, his mind was, and he was thinking about, oh God, please help me. This is the time you must help me. He was thinking, his mind was working very fast, like a computer. So, but his mind was very, very active, means he was thinking. His body was very still, without movement, but his mind was working very fast. So, let's see what happens later on in our next lesson, next class. Thank you for watching the video. This much for today, and study properly at home. Don't waste your time. So, this much for today. We'll meet in the next class and discuss some more. That's all for today. Thank you very much.